This one I got this one for you, Will.
Yeah.
And I just want you to do the people a favor and just read that headline.
Study confirms that painting eyes on cow butts helps ward off predators.
That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool, right? You wouldn't have thought of that.
No.
Maybe you would have. Maybe this is in your dreams that then became reality.
I mean, it's possible. Yeah.
This was based on a technique that you see in nature. You ever seen one of those butterflies that looks like eyes?
Mm-hmm.
There's one way in which it's a defense mechanism that evolved over who knows how long to ward off predators. They think the thing is much bigger and more intimidating than it actually is. Sometimes when a peacock spreads the thing out, it looks huge. Look at that. It looks like eyes on the butterfly. Anyway, cows just have regular eyes. A cow doesn't have any really strong defense mechanism other than the fact that it's big, but it's not big enough to fend off a lion. And so you have this livestock in, I believe, Botswana, and they're getting picked off by lions, man, and other predators. Maybe even got hyenas, I don't know. And these cows aren't cheap. This is your family business over here. This is your well-being, taking care of these handful of cows that you got. So you lose one of these, it's a really big deal. So you take matters into your own hands. You try to kill off these lions. Well, now you're killing off all the lions. They just want to catch a meal. It's a big mess. So what happens? Human ingenuity. They look at the butterflies. They say, wait a sec. What if they observed the way that these lions were hunting, and you notice that a lion is a stealth predator, right? It doesn't want to be spotted. It attacks when it doesn't think it's being spotted, and then it pounces. You ever seen the famous lion? He's down there in the grasslands,
Yes.
the savannah. I don't know. There's a famous picture where they're barely peeking out and they're waiting for the prey to not see them, and then they go. Because they're trying to preserve their energy as well, right? It's hot out there. They're trying to be efficient. That's the famous in the grasslands, okay? Look at that, all right? You're just going for a stroll, you and little Otis. You spot that? Let me tell you, you don't have a chance.
Yeah.
Let me tell you, you're cooked. As soon as you see it, you're already cooked.
Yeah. I probably won't see it.
No,
before
I mean,
it gets me.
No, I mean, not where we're located.
It's over.
Not where we're, oh, you wouldn't even see, I see what you're saying.
Yeah.
So you and Otis do take a trip.
Just looking at the clouds.
Right. You just get yourself comfortable with the fact that it's over.
Yeah.
No struggle. No, I don't know. You maybe not. Maybe Otis would surprise you. He'd pull some fancy tricks. He's a feisty one.
Yeah.
And all of a sudden he saves your life.
Yeah.
But anyway, this project here, they decided to be inspired by nature after observing nature, and they started to paint stencil on actual eyes to the butt of these cattle, and they ended up extracting data, and after a period of time having done this, noticing a real drop off in the number of cows that were being attacked and killed by predators because of this technique. And they had a couple that were still killed during the period. However, the 3 cows that were killed during the period, none of them had the painted eyes. All the painted cows survived. Is that incredible? It was applied with foam stencils in the shapes of the inner and the outer eye, and the colors were chosen because of highly contrasting and aposematic features common in natural anti-predator signaling settings. Amazing.
That
Amazing.
looks like a tiger eye.
It kind of looks like a
cheetah
tiger eye. I don't want to attack that. And I was thinking, once it's on the butt of the cow and the cow moves the tail a little bit, it kind of looks like an elephant.
Yes.
At least on that grayish looking cow. And a lion knows an elephant can be a problem. Even though this is much smaller than an elephant, even an elephant can be a problem. But either way, point being, they don't know it. It feels weird and foreign, and they feel like they're being looked at. And therefore, they don't have the advantage they would normally want when approaching the prey. Let's see the actual numbers here. Let's see the actual number. Local farmers killed a pair of lionesses in retaliation for preying on their herds of cattle. The African lion population has dropped significantly from more than 100,000 in the 90s to somewhere between 23,000 and 39,000 in 2016. So a lot of the killing of lions is the retaliation stuff. They say, we don't want to keep killing these lions. We just want them to stop attacking. That's how you come up with it in the first place. So they painted the eyes on 1/3 of a herd of 62 cattle and took the head count. And that's how they figured out the effectiveness eventually. And then they increased that. Over the course of the 4-year study, 15 out of 835 unpainted and only 4 out of the cross-painted cattle were killed by lions. And none of the 683 cattle with the painted eyes were killed. So now I'm just painting all my cattle.
Yeah, well, you should.
I'm just saying to
It's
myself,
a very smart move.
I'm saying I appreciate this cattle. I want to preserve this cattle. This cattle right here has tremendous value. And all I have to do to achieve this is a quick little paint job.
There you go.
A quick little stencil. Is it non-toxic enamel?
It should be, right?
I would assume so.
Yeah.
I would assume you find a way to do it. And I guess the lions find another meal, right? They go back to the grassland. They look for a gazelle. And they say, you know what? That gazelle got nothing painted on its butt. So I'm going to spend my time here.
There you go.